Okay, welcome back to my Let's Play of Final Fantasy XIV on the PC. We are in the midst of Heavensward right now, the first expansion. We're level 53, although really we should be like 51 maybe, but that doesn't really matter. Last time we spent some time with Emma and Elaine, one of Count Fortomp's sons. Now we're going to be spending some time with Artoirel, his other son. Over the wall. Let us begin anew, Master Mangg. I am Sir Artoirel de Fortomp, eldest son of Count Edmond de Fortomp. You will forgive me my outburst, I hope. I meant no disrespect. I merely consider myself equal to the duties entrusted to me, unlike some. Parchafant has spoken of you often. If you are even half the man he claims, I shall be glad to have you at my side. To the matter at hand, then, we will be assisting my esteemed compatriots of houses Durandare and Zemael. You are aware of our friendly rivalry, I take it? Aye, well, suffice it to say, the prospect of assisting said houses does not fill me with joy. However, it is the will of the Holy See that we set aside our differences at this crucial juncture, but we shall speak more of that anon. First, we must needs secure transport to Falcon's Nest. Let us make for the Chocobo stables and Foundation. So, I got the machinist up to 52. Very cool. Very cool. And I decked him out. You can go down to the marketplace and just buy 125 gear, which is really nice. So he's all decked out. He looks very ugly, but that's how it goes with store-bought gear. I did I did a quest. I did the daily roulette for the main scenario quest, which is the final, the final 8-man dungeons for A Realm Reborn, where you fight Ultima Weapon and stuff. And yeah, you can't skip the cutscenes, so mostly it's just like sitting there doing nothing, and then there's like a quick boss fight. I mean, the boss fights are like 30 seconds, and then you do more cutscenes. But in the end, I got 444,000 extra XP, in addition to like 70,000 per boss, so it was a big chunk of a level. And during all the cutscenes, I was just working on an Exploring Series script, so pretty good deal, I think. Do a little work, get some XP. Not too shabby, I'll say. Of course, like I said, we're going to stick with Scholar Summoner, but I'm going to keep Machinist up there. Greetings, Master Mangg. I've saddled the Black Chocobo for your journey to the Western Highlands, as per Lord Artoirel's instruction. Will this be your first time riding a Black Chocobo, may I ask? If so, you're in for a treat. As I dare say you know, this particular breed can fly. Given the right conditions, they can carry you quite high, too, even over Snowcloak. You needn't worry about directing the bird, of course. Like all porters, she's trained to carry you to your destination all by herself, so just relax and enjoy the view. Oh, but be sure not to relax your grip, will you? 2 hands on the reins at all times, if you please. When would that ever be, like, a common thing? Holding onto reins of a flying bird. Okay, so this is the dreary snow area.
To the frozen wastes of the Western Highlands, once verdant tracts made pallid by the calamity. beyond the towering wall of ice, to lands long forsaken that the knights of Ishgard strove tirelessly to reclaim. To the hamlet of Falcon's Nest. Once abandoned, now freed of its pall of snow and ash, he came.
I don't know, dude. It sounds pretty similar to the guy from Baldur's Gate 2. How would I know? I don't know. That might be a little hard to find out. Hold on. This has nothing to do with anything. It says here John H. Mayer was the narrator in Baldur's Gate 2. Well, it certainly doesn't list Final Fantasy 14. You could probably just look up Final Fantasy 14. But anyways, I'm sure it's not the same guy. It just sounds similar. The world looks quite different when viewed from the back of an airborne chocobo, does it not? I still find the experience strangely liberating. To business. Sir Redwald is in charge here. He should be expecting us. Yeah, so this isn't going to be as pretty of a place as the other one, but it does look very expansive, so that's good. Where am I going? It has been far, far too long, Lord Artuel. And who might your companion be? Pray forgive us our lateness, Sir Redwald. I present to you Mangg, ward of House Forton. Ah, yes, of course. Lord Drillmont spoke of you. I, Sir Redwald of House Durandare, do bid you welcome to Falcon's Nest. We are both eager to contribute to the settlement's restoration. How may we be of service? Before we speak of that, would I be correct in assuming that Master Mangg is unfamiliar with our recent history? Then with your permission I shall recount the tale for his benefit. As you may know, Falcon's Nest was once a hamlet with a small garrison of knights and some few villagers, and then came the calamity. When it became clear that the snow would not stop falling, we had no choice but to order a complete withdrawal. The settlement and the entirety of the Western Highlands were to be abandoned. Abandoned to the heretics. Lady Iceheart and her kind have walked these lands with impunity ever since. Aye, but no longer. The Holy See has commanded the reclamation of the Western Highlands and the expulsion of heretical elements. Falcon's Nest is key to accomplishing these objectives, but as you can see, rebuilding the hamlet will be no small undertaking. Our craftsmen require support and protection. Any assistance you can offer will be greatly appreciated. As promised, we of House Forton are at your disposal, Sir Redwald. You need but tell us where to begin. Give me my money. 500 bucks? How am I supposed to get rich off that? Several craftsmen in service to House Zemael are contributing to the restoration of Falcon's Nest. These men and women are quite skilled at building and repairing fortifications, but their progress has been hampered by a number of factors. Roth, their foreman, tells me he has need of a man with your talents. Would you be so kind as to seek him out? Alright, let's, okay, he's over here. We'll get that aetheryte, don't worry. Yes, I'm Roth, and who might you be? I'm fucking Mangg. Ah, the promised help. Glad to have you aboard. I have the honor of overseeing this fine mess you see before you. Sent me over one of them on one of them blackbirds, same as you, to build and mend, tell others how to build and mend. But fury take me, this ice. It's bloody unnatural how fast it forms. It's icicle sprites, I tell you. Mark my words, there's pockets of them here and there, just waiting for me to turn my back so they can sneak out and do their dirty work. So I need you to search the hamlet and put an end to it. If you stay and watch long enough, you're sure to find them. All right, well, let's do some machining. Let's start blasting. There we go. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, shoot him in the face. That's good. That's good. That's good. Push a lot of buttons. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Dead. It's just good. It's just good and appealing. Just like this big fat ass chocobo. God damn. Pushing all them buttons. Nice. Oh. No, that's my machinist quest. We don't want to do that. Here we go now. So anyway, I started blasting. Pow! Shoot that sprite in the face! Now let's reassume our normal scholarly manner. We don't want anybody knowing that we run around shooting things in the face. I'm supposed to just be a bookish type. Ha! There's a man what looks like he's found his marks. You're just the sort we need around here. The kind that'll hop to when he sees a task undone. Yeah, that's me. Okay. Honestly, I'll take the money. I spent a lot. Hey, my free company hit rank 3. We're working our way up. You're a dab hand at Warcraft, I can tell. Not that I've any skill at arms to speak of, mind, but it doesn't take an expert to recognize expertise. Few ways to keep you to myself when there are others out what need help same as me. So if you're keen to keep on doing what you've done, I'd ask you to head north to the Pike. Bloody huge statue out in the wastes, if you've never been. Mason by the name of Thiermont is out there tending to the thing. Good man, Thiermont, but I reckon he's taken on too much work for one. Might be there's something you can do for him. Oh, this is the music for trekking across this snowy land. I'm gonna have to bring that back out. Magitech. Okay, just heading straight north. Here we go. It's beautiful. There you go. Wonderful. Alrighty. Hail to you, traveler. What brings you out this way? Foreman Roth bid you assist me. Well, far be it from me to turn down a helping hand. I've been tasked with the restoration of this sculpture. 5 years of neglect have not been kind, to say the least. Fortunately, I've just the thing for it. Rather, those deep eyes have it. If you could slay 3 and bring me their bristles, I would be in your debt. Alright, I think we can accommodate that. Let's start blasting. You refuse to die? Alright, we'll give this one what for. Boom! 1900 damage on that wildfire. Makes me feel good. Makes me feel like a big man. There you are. Have you... Have you the bristles? Ah, feel how coarse that is? That's why they're perfect for scrubbing the suit from this statue. Beautiful, isn't it? The spitting image of Haldrath, first of the Azure Dragoons and one of Ishgard's founding fathers. A symbol of everything the Dravanians despise, which is why they've taken to searing it with dragon fire every time they pass by. But no longer will we suffer this desecration of our nation's hero. Soon this statue will be as it once was, a proud, shining testament to the determination of Ishgard, and a message to the heretics that we have returned. Work may be hard and the conditions harsh, but as a proud Ishgardian, I could ask for no greater honor. Doesn't really matter. Oh shit, I was supposed to... I have to hand things in as a scholar. God damn it, I'm getting off track. Oh my god, look at that. And I don't even have any dye on me. I stored it all away. Jesus Christ. Are you for Falcon's Nest? If so, I have a favor to ask. There's this knight, Sir Isoudor, stationed at the anvil to the west of here. She's always treating me with kindness and respect, more than I deserve, to be honest. Any road, while you were away, she came through on patrol, and I think she might have left a package behind. It's a bit of a detour, but would you mind returning it to her? My thanks to you, friend. Alright. Back kitty. Let's go to it. Ugh. Back kitty. You're too fat. Ugh. I can't get up this way. Shit. Wow. What's that? A package? I haven't the foggiest what you're talking about. What about this shit? Confound it, that fool of a... what a waste. It was a gift, adventurer. The Aramont labors day and night without regard for his own well-being. At the very least, he ought to try to eat better. Why not simply give it to him? By the Fury, have you no sense of decorum? A high-born knight cannot be seen favoring a low-born mason in such a manner. Nevertheless, I appreciate your concern, as well as your willingness to assist the Aramont. May your journey back to Falcon's Nest be safe and swift. Pray give my regards to Sir Redwall. Oh, it'll be swift, alright. No doubt about that. Must applaud your initiative, Master Mangg. Roth tells me you have been quite busy. Alas, we have not the time to thank you properly. I have a task to which I would commit all able-bodied men and women, you and Lord Artoirel included. Alright. Oh, 54! Got 2 more class quests we can do then. Calm as ever, even when you must surely sense the gravity of the situation. A veteran through and through, just as Lord Drillmont said. Good. We've lost contact with the reconnaissance party sent north to Riversmeet in search of the heretics' hideaway. Whether they were attacked or met with some other misfortune, we know not. But regardless of the cause, we must act quickly, for this is a harsh, unforgiving land which can claim and has claimed the lives of many men. To ensure we find our missing knights as quickly as possible, I have assigned each party a different area to search. You and Lord Artoirel will be working together. Seek them out when you're ready to depart, and good luck. It seems we have been assigned the area near Camp Riversmeet, Master Mangg. Lest you are unaware, the camp was one of many our knights were forced to abandon when we withdrew from the Kurthos Western Highlands, one of many sacrifices made in the wake of the calamity. It would not surprise me if our knights took shelter there. There is but one way to find out, though. Let us be off. Yeah, let us be off. That's a bit of a journey, man. That is a bit of a journey. I think I might pause for this one. Alright. It did take a little while. There, below us, Camp Riversmeet, or what remains of it. I see no way to descend the cliff safely from here. Should we fall, the beast below would make a short work of us. Come, I know a path to the riverbed below, east of the Black Iron Bridge. You're the boss, man. I just follow you around. If the reconnaissance party came this way, I see no sign of it. Still, it is possible that recent storms have obscured their trail, or that they took an alternate route to Camp Riversmeet. Until we investigate the camp itself, we cannot be certain. We must press on. I'm gonna actually put this shit on my bars. And then I'll have to put the scholar one on the machinist bars. What are these things? There we go. Done. Oh, fat cat! Best mount. The music is such a strange choice. It seems like, I don't know, from like a Disney Channel Halloween movie or something. I don't know. Like, this is when they introduced the witches or something. This is what's playing. Odd choice. Alright, I'm sorry, Wolf. I'm gonna have to blast your ass. You're in my way. Sorry, pal. Bring out the turret. Shit. Stunned the shit out of me. Oh, shit. Easy. Oh, no, this hands it in. Fuck! Are you all right? I heard sounds of a struggle. Thank the Fury. I thought no one would come. 3 heretics slain and 1 knight saved, just like that. You certainly live up to your reputation, Master Mangg. What happened here, sir? Is there no one else? We were caught in a furious blizzard north of here, my lord. Naught but white all around, until we saw shapes moving towards us, running towards us, with naked steel in their hands. I cut down a few of the bastards who came close, but the others, they were shouting and screaming, but after a while I could only hear unfamiliar voices. I found my way to the camp, hoping to hide while the storm passed. But the heretics tracked you here. My lord, the heretics' hideaway lies somewhere to the north. We must move quickly before the snow buries all traces of their passing. For my brothers, we must... Have faith, sir. Justice will be done. But first, we must see you to safety. Damn it, man. I mean, it's not the end of the world. Because it's the XP here is not as obscene as, like, A Realm Reborn, but still. The end of our hope. He has the right of it, Master Mangg. Whatever remains of the heretic's trail will be gone with the next snowfall. But we cannot very well leave our friend here. I will see him to Falcon's Nest and gather reinforcements. In the meantime, I would have you search the area to the north of the camp for signs of the attack. Should you pick up the heretic's trail, do not wait for me. Follow it back to their lair forthwith, being sure to leave me some clear footprints. I realize that this plan may place you in considerable danger, but I see no alternative. Rest assured, we will not be far behind. And Mangg, thank you. What class is this? That was a white mage. She cleared up those things real fast. That was crazy. Alright, level's sinking. Tracks continue to the north. Alright. Continue to the north. Mount unavailable. continue to the north. We are hot on the trail, baby. Here we go. Blast them. That's right. That's what you do with a gun. That's what you do with a gun. Oh, this guy's a little tougher. Let's give him the both barrels. How about that? Where are you going? Where are you going? I'm shooting your ass. Fucking graze his leg. You ain't going nowhere, sir. I got a gun. Dumbass. Okay. I didn't find the heretic's hiding place. Maybe I should have let him lead me back. Shit. He was running in this direction, but... fuck. I killed him too quickly. I didn't know. Thought there'd be more footprints. Okay, maybe it's up there. It looks ominous. I have to kill some ice traps, though. I'll have to shoot him in the face, as usual. I think this looks promising. One of these buildings. I'm gonna catch me a cold. Yeah, no mounts. That's no good. I mean, you would sure think this would be their hideout. Where are they going to find a better place than this? Yet at the same time, it doesn't seem to be their hideout whatsoever. So, oh, wait a minute. Nope, this is a stable. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, shit! Bring out the turret! Bring out everything! Oh my god! Oh my god! Mash all the buttons! Mash all the buttons! Crit him! Crit him! Crit him! Crit him! Blow him away! Okay, put this on them and do this shit. Blow them up. Okay, they're dead. Oh, they're dead. I'm glad I found it.
Looking for me, I presume.
It's so much cooler than opening my book.
Ah, the child who glimpsed the truth.
No! It cannot be.
He cameth unto me, as didst thou. Alike in gifts, yet set upon different paths.
He speaks true, warrior of light. Like you, I have been blessed with the echo. The visions terrified me at first. They came without warning. I wondered what I had done to deserve them. But I had no time to ponder such things, once the calamity came. The land turned against us, and in a matter of hours, Falcon's Nest was buried under 10 fulms of ice and snow. We had no choice but to flee for Ishgard. We came to the wall, and while we searched for a way through, there was an avalanche. So I set forth for Dravania. I knew full well what might happen where I found, but I could not survive on my own. I was found, of course. And not by a mere dragon, but by the great worm Hraesvelgr. And it was then that I knew why I had been given this gift. For with it I heard his voice, and saw the truth through his eyes. I was chosen to deliver this revelation to the people. To bring dragon and man together as they once were, and should ever be. It wasn't supposed to be like that. You have to believe me. It was beyond my control. Children taught to fear the skies, who saw their loved ones slaughtered. Yet the Dravanians, though they know where the fault truly lies, fell upon them with such fury.
Men die, and their children forget. But we are everlasting. To us, then is as now. Thou canst not comprehend the violation, the outrage, the fury.
I will make this right. I am neither a saint nor a savior, just another sinner. Yet I will not forsake this cause. I cannot. I will see this cycle broken and peace restored. We can do naught else, for we are now as one.
Master Mangg, praise Hallownay, you are alive. We came as swiftly as we could, but I see we are too late. So, they were lurking in the cellar of this farmhouse. 'Tis a pity Lady Iceheart escaped, but we must not let that detract from your accomplishment. We have them on the run. You have dealt our foes a telling blow this day, my friend, and I shall see that your efforts are recognized. Good. That's what I like to hear. Establishing an outpost in so remote a location could not have been easy. Tenacious devils. Knights, be not proud. The knights have matters here well in hand. Let us return to Falcon's Nest and share our discoveries with Sir Redwald. Come, after tracking heretics across malms of ice and snow, I would say you are due a few hours' rest next to a warm fire. Let's do it. Lord Artorial, Master Mangg, full glad am I to see you both hale and healthy. What news? Itch went crazy. You mean to say you hunted the heretics down on your own and slew them before reinforcements could arrive? By the Fury! I believe we have made great strides towards purging these lands of heretics, and I mean to say as much when I deliver my report to my father in the Holy See. As will I, Lord Artwell. May it serve to remind our superiors what houses Durandare and Fortom could achieve through continued cooperation. Indeed, I trust you and your knights are content to handle the rest? We most certainly are, my lord. During your short time with us, you and Master Mangg have accomplished far more than I had thought possible. I cannot in good conscience impose upon you any longer. Pray return to Ishgard with my thanks. As you wish, Sir Redwald. We thank you for your hospitality. Yeah, I would say that, the other guy had the better, like, final mission. It felt more epic. Last vigil. I mean, we didn't even get a primal to show up here. Master Mangg, I would speak plain. From the first, I questioned your motives and your competence. Unjustly, I now realize. Rumors have a way of growing more fantastic as they spread, and quite frankly, those surrounding you beggar belief. But Harshaphant swore that all the stories were true. He championed your cause and begged Father to grant you patronage. And he duly listened, because for all his wisdom, he has never been able to say no to my dear half-brother, the legacy of my father's sole indiscretion. Mother hated him, of course. Even on her deathbed, she refused to acknowledge him. And, to be honest, she was not alone in her feelings. But that is not the worst of it. At Camp Riversmeet, when we came upon the wounded knight, I knew immediately that one of us would have to pursue the heretics alone. An onerous task, fraught with danger. And there you were, the savior of Eorzea, an honored guest of House Forton, my new comrade in arms, Harshaphant's dear friend. I told myself it was to be a test, but part of me hoped that you would fail. Yet you accepted the task without a word of protest nor any sign of fear, and you duly tracked the enemy down, faced him alone, and lived to tell the tale. Plainly, Harshaphant had the right of it all along. That I doubted your strength bespeaks mine own weakness, But I will not doubt you again, Master Mangg. On that, you have my word. Damn, dude. And I'm looking like a fucking clown over here. You guys are dressing me like a clown. Alright. Fine intervention. Master Mangg, my lord the Count much desires to speak with you regarding your time with Lord Artois and Lord Eminelaine. If you would remain here for a moment.
The hero returns. I cannot thank you enough for saving young Eminelaine's life. Aye, he told me everything.
Eminelaine, I was pretty close.
I've also received letters from both House Zamail and Durandare praising your conduct, and that of House Forton. You've won us much honor, my friend.
My lord.
What is it? Speak.
Pray forgive the intrusion, my lord, but I bring grave tidings. Master Alphino and Mistress Tataru have been detained on suspicion of fomenting heresy.
What? Explain.
They were observed entering a tavern in the lower levels on some half-dozen occasions. There, it is claimed, they made a number of inquiries. Inquiries which brought them into contact with certain, elements. 'Twas this which prompted a Knight of the Heavens Ward to demand that they be questioned. Sir Grinno, my lord.
Sir Grinno is a brute. An exceedingly accomplished brute, but a brute nonetheless. Alas, he is also a son of House Zamail. How quickly we forget the petty nature of men. I'd wager your friends are no more than pawns in another of my countrymen's games. Such is the way of things between the high houses.
Alright. Their voice acting is getting pretty good here. It's a shame you don't get that much of it. Though you have won their hearts and minds, though you have won the hearts and minds of many of my countrymen, there are those who will never be swayed. Men who will dismiss your efforts and resent your successes, even as we celebrate them. 'Tis like that one such member of House Zamail is manipulating Sir Grinno, for he is not a man to dabble in politics of his own volition. He may genuinely believe your friends to be guilty, though I am quite certain his masters know better. Yet the truth will avail us naught if we cannot prove their innocence. You would do well to speak with Sir Emmerich at the congregation of our Knights Most Heavenly. He will know more of these charges. I can't leave them alone for 1 minute without them getting into God knows what trouble. It has been too long, Mangg. Would that this visit came under happier circumstances. You are come to plead for Master Alphino and Mistress Tataru, I take it. Word of their detainment reached us while I was delivering my report on the Vanu Primal. Truly I know not which is the more ludicrous, these charges or that flying feathered whale. That Sir Grinno's accusations are baseless, I have no doubt. Refuting them will be difficult, however, as he is a Knight of the Heavens Ward. I speak of the personal guard of the Archbishop, the 12 finest knights in all of Ishgard, sworn to serve his eminence alone. Suffice it to say, their testimony is unimpeachable, and I have not the authority to challenge their actions. After all the Scions have done, routing the heretics and defeating Shiva, helping us to defend the steps of faith and drive back the Dravanian horde, after proving themselves true allies on countless occasions, is there naught we can do? I fear there is but one path left to us. We must demand a trial by combat. But of course. In a trial by combat sanctioned by the Inquisition, the victor's claim is judged true regardless of the petitioner's standing. Under Ishgardian law, a trial by combat pits the accuser against the accused. In this instance, Master Alphino and Mistress Tataru would be expected to face Sir Grinno and a second of his choosing, another Knight of the Heaven's Ward, most like. 2 of them? By the Fury, that can hardly be considered fair. Master Alphino's magical talents will not have gone unnoticed, meaning that he will have no choice but to participate. Mistress Tataru, on the other hand, is quite obviously bereft of martial skill, and should be afforded the right to name a champion to fight in her stead. Lest you doubt, I am ready and willing to serve in this capacity, as I'm sure is Lord Harshaphant, but all here present know that you are the most accomplished warrior among us, and mayhap in the realm at large. Then it is settled. I'll visit Master Alphino at once and inform him of our intentions. Mangg, meet me at the tribunal when you have made ready. Till then, my friend. Like in Game of Thrones, when they do the trial by combat. Except imagine just one of them pulls out a fucking machine gun. Guns them down. That's what's gonna happen, baby. Listen carefully, Mangg. When the trial begins, the petitioner will be asked to restate his charges and the accused invited to respond. Then, in accordance with the law, they will be asked to restate the request for a trial by combat. Once the High Adjudicator acknowledges Mistress Tataru's right to name a champion, that is when you must make your entrance. Oh, I cannot wait to see the look on Sir Grinno's face when he sees his true opponent. It will be priceless. More seriously, should you begin to lose heart, look to me in the stands, and I shall cheer so loud you will wonder how you ever have contrived to doubt yourself. Now, are you ready? What does that mean?
We are gathered here today under the watchful gaze of the Fury to ascertain the guilt of 2 souls in a trial by combat. Petitioners, step forward. Sir Grinno, for the benefit of all here present, I would ask you to repeat the charges which you have leveled against this man and this woman.
I, Sir Grinno de Zemile, brother of the Heaven's Ward, did bear witness to these 2 foreigners consorting with heretics.
Let the accused step forward. Alphino Leveilleur, Tataru Taru, you have heard the charges leveled against you. Will you take up arms to refute Sir Grinno's claim, and thereby prove your innocence in the eyes of gods and men?
I, Alphino Leveilleur, am innocent of this charge, and claim my right to trial by combat.
I, Tataru Taru, am innocent of this charge, but I am no warrior and cannot fight. So, I claim the right to name a champion.
To the old and the infirm, the young and the weak, this right we allow. Very well. Who will stand for this woman?
Just as I was beginning to doubt the efficacy of the Ishgardian justice system. Come, my friend. Let us put an end to this mummer's farce.
render unto us your judgment. Raise up the righteous, and cast down the wicked.
Oh, that's right, boys. You fucked now. Machine gun don't play. But anyways, I started blasting. Okay, we'll just push some buttons. We'll push some buttons. There we go. We got to get up our heat. We got to build some heat. So it's a little bit slow to start out. Don't worry. We'll get that heat going. It's going to get hot in here. Alright, we got the heat. We got the heat. Show you how we do it. Show you how we do it. Show you how we do it. You push a lot of buttons. You push a lot of buttons. You push a lot of buttons. You move out of the way. That was good. That was good.
I've got you now.
Yeah, I'll free in a second. Get fucked, dude. Alright, let's bring out the turret. Free old Alphino here. There you go. Get some more heat going. Do a nice big crit like so. There you go. Oh, and let's do some more of this. Yeah, this is good. This is good. This is good. Yeah, I think you're fucked, dude. Bringing a knife to a gunfight. I mean, we won! The Fury has spoken. Alphino Leveleur, Taru, you are hereby acquitted of all charges. Blessed are we who receive of her wisdom and see justice wrought by her divine hand. Petitioners, accused, go forth in peace. It'd be insane if we actually still had this justice system. Delivered from an untimely demise yet again. My thanks, as always. Especially if they just let you bring guns in like that. Crazy. By the Fury, what a splendid victory! To see how you strove in the face of adversity, two brave young souls bound together by the puissant bonds of camaraderie. Why, it stirred me to the very depths of my soul. Having been treated to such a rousing spectacle, it seems only right that I present you with a humble token of mine admiration. Pray receive of me this chocobo whistle. With it you may summon a black chocobo, fully trained and ready to fly. What? You're letting me fly already? Magnificent, is she not? Strong yet sleek, elegant yet eager. What say you, Mangg? Will you take her for your steed? Nod. Oh, I didn't even nod. Lord Harshaphant, chocobos are prohibited in the Supreme Sacred Tribunal of Hellenic Inquisitory Doctrine. Your steed must remain outside. Black chocobo whistle. Nice. And the ether compass. The ether compass. I don't know what that is. You've obtained a black chocobo. While riding this mount, you'll have the ability to fly, provided certain conditions have been met. Fly in a given region, you must first find attune to all the local ether currents. In order to attune to some ether currents, you will need to complete certain quests. However, most can be discovered via exploration. To aid you in this endeavor, you have also obtained an ether compass, which will provide you with both the bearing and the distance to the nearest ether current upon use. Okay, okay. So when he said it was ready to fly, what he meant was that was bullshit. Alright. I guess we'll leave it off there. I mean, we're not really, like, close to doing anything of note, so there's no reason to keep pushing it. Alright. So there's a possibility of flight somewhere in our future. Maybe. My name is Mangg. Game you're watching has been Final Fantasy XIV. See you fine folks in the next part.